Good evening and welcome to Songopoly. And now here's your host, Rick Chapman.
Thanks, Bruce, and welcome, Bermuda, to the grand final. 3 people on our panel tonight have been here before, done it, won, and had multiple nights. Now, there is an amendment slightly. One of them is Stephen McCarthy, who's been here for 5 times. Yvonne Bean has been here. Lee was the 4th most prolific person here. The 3rd most prolific person was Audrey Pope, who was somewhere touring Europe, so sadly had to miss out on her chance to win, if we only had a drum roll, this beautiful bike and, of course, the wine and the trip overseas. Everything's available tonight. Bad luck, Audrey. Maybe we'll get you back in season 2. Everybody, you know the rules. You're intimately familiar. This is going to be a great, great contest. Hands on buzzers. Let's go. First question of the night, and I'll just say this as well, because these guys have been on Songopoly, all the questions you will hear tonight previously were on episodes of Songopoly. What type of music would you associate the name George Strait? Yvonne.
Country.
Country is correct. First blood to Yvonne. This next question will get you a prize as well as money. In 2002, a Canadian girl burst onto the world scene with her debut album that featured a song with this line in it. Why'd you have to go and make things so, Lee?
Complicated.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Sorry. That was the end of the lyric, but the question was...
Avril Lavigne.
Who was it? Avril Lavigne. What is the artist Eminem's real first name? Yvonne.
Marshall.
Marshall is correct. You are going to KFC.
Yay.
Right, Yvonne.
Which current superstar, now just 20 years of age, had a major 2010 #1 hit with You Belong With Me? Yvonne.
Taylor Swift.
Yes. You playing, Stephen?
I think so.
See, this is what happens. You get real pressure.
Fast.
Oh, she's as hot as. She's on 100. Lee is 0 and you're 25. Travie McCoy said he wanted to be this in a song written by Bruno Mars about money. What was it called, Lee?
Billionaire.
Billionaire is correct. You are back in the game. This next question will give you $100, Bruce, worth of...
Groceries from Lindo's.
The Best of You was a massive hit for the rock band The Who. Stephen.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters is 100% correct.
And Stephen wins a $100 gift certificate courtesy of Lindo's.
Well done, man. You did win a few of those during the season 2, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I gave a couple away as well.
Well, that makes sense. You are a magnanimous man.
Thank you.
Which English star of 2008 recorded the worldwide hit smash... Try that again. Smash hit, Bleeding Love? Lee.
Leona Lewis.
Leona Lewis is 100% right. Which major hit-making band of the 80s and 90s, starting with the letter C, is named after a city in Illinois? Lee.
Chicago.
Makes sense to me. You are on fire, but Yvonne is still our leader. What is the name of the property once owned by and where Elvis Presley is buried? Stephen?
Graceland.
Yes. As you would expect with the grand final, we are really close, 175-75. This question, however, Bruce, is going to change things.
Yes, this is the Rubus Energy question. And as you all know, this means not only do you win $25, you get a chance to get that $50 fuel voucher from Rubus by taking $25 from one of your rivals.
A must-get question. Duran Duran's lead singer is Simon who? Stephen.
Simon Le Bon.
Simon Le Bon is correct. Who you want to take 25 from?
Take it from the leader, please.
Which is Yvonne.
Yvonne.
So she'll go back to the girls. Will be on 75 each. You'll be on 100. We'll go to a break and we'll come back with this quick-fire match is really starting to hot up.
V8 splash and V8 fusion, a blend of healthy fun. Fruit and veg and one. Fun, fruity, flavorful, a beverage blend of fruits and vegetables, juice filled with healthy vitamins A, C, and E. Powerful antioxidants give you you plenty nutrients. Taste so good, yes indeed. V8's the drink for me. V8 Splash and V8 Fusion. Fruits and veg in one. We're tasting healthy fun.
Sal One introduces the island's first 4G phones on Bermuda's only 4G network, the Motorola Atrix and the HTC Inspire, only from Sal One, proud sponsor of Songopoly.
It's so nice to see you, Pastor Gilbert. Can I treat you to some homemade cookies and a cup of tea?
That would be delightful.
Honey, Pastor Gilbert's here. Did you just eat my cookies?
No. Yeah. No. So I'll go get you some more then. What type?
Pepperidge Farm.
Oh, I knew that.
These are heavenly. Where'd you get the recipe from?
Mrs. Pepperidge.
Sal One's 250 prepaid daily plan. Unlimited talk and text 24 hours a day. Only pay on days used. No contracts, no bills. The 250 prepaid daily plan. Only from Sal One, proud sponsor of Songopoly.
Hello, Bermuda, and welcome back. Stephen, the only man on the panel, is the leader on 100, and the two girls right behind him, just one question behind, on 75 each. All are accustomed to winning. So, back to the questions. Which genre of music would you most associate the name Randy Travis? Lee.
Country.
Country gets you $25. In 2003, this gangster rapper had a major hit with Indie Club. At the time, Lee, it was
50 Cent.
Probably stayed that way right to the end. At the time, it was revealed his mother had been killed by drug lords, and he'd been shot several times. 8 years later, he had 25 million albums sold. Who was it? 50 Cent is correct. Very good. Yvonne, let me ask you this question. Do you get thirsty at night time?
Sometimes.
Do you hunger for a rum swizzle, or thirst actually would be?
It wouldn't be hunger.
Perhaps.
I know Stephen does. What'd you, Lee? You a drinker?
Always was a whiner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not even closet. She's out of the closet.
Oh, honey, please, let's go out tonight. Yeah, that kind of wine, yes.
Yes.
Got it in one, Bruce.
Well, I asked that question simply because if you look at our prize winner tonight, the big bike, on top of it, seated precariously, nearly $200 worth of wines, courtesy of
Gosling's, Bermuda's oldest business house. A lovely gift package, some very fine wines in there. If you answer this question correctly, you could win it.
And the question is this: in 2006, DJ Danger Mouse team with which current solo superstar, Lee?
CeeLo Green.
CeeLo Green just got you drunk.
They just won her some wine.
Oh,
You must
sorry,
drink
sorry.
responsibly.
Know these answers.
You can drink however you like at home. She's going to share that with her husband, Rick. According to Herman's Hermits, who has a lovely daughter? Lee.
Mrs. Brown.
Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter, is correct. You are on fire and racing away. Guys, stick with her. Dollywood is owned by which country star, Stephen?
Dolly Parton.
It is. R&B legend Luther, who died in 2005. Yvonne?
Vandross.
Sharing the spoils. Watch this next clip. Courtesy of our good friends Bruce at
Flanagan's, right down our own Front Street.
Right, now, there were two versions of this song, but the one I want is who was the subject of Elton John's original Candle in the Wind, Lee?
Marilyn Monroe.
It was indeed Marilyn Monroe. Which state of the US was mentioned in a song about a hotel written by the Eagles, Yvonne?
California.
California is correct. In the 80s, Space Oddity Heroes and Changes, Lee?
David Bowie.
Correct. Were hits by David who? We have got a game on our hands. Lee 225, Yvonne 125, Stephen 125. The three sharpest shooters in all of Bermuda. are about to hit their buzzer for $100 worth of Lindo's groceries. Bruce?
Yes. Get this question right, folks. Not only do you get your prize money, you also win $100 of groceries courtesy of Lindo's.
Which genre of music would you most associate the name John Bon Jovi? Yvonne?
Rock.
Yes. She is rocking my world with her answers. Look at that. Royal Gazette time. This will change things, Bruce.
Yes, indeed. The Royal Gazette turnaround question means that you get to take money from your rival.
It does indeed. Which genre of music would you most associate the name Beanie Man? Yvonne?
Reggae.
Reggae is correct. If I recall correctly, that question was in one of the shows you won.
Sure was.
Who are you going to take your money off? Lee is $2.25.
Well, it's unanimous on the panel.
Thanks, Yvonne.
Hey, Nada.
So Lee goes back to 200. She still has a very slender one-question lead. We have the bonus round coming up. We have gamble questions. We have auction questions. This whole game is about to turn on its head when we come back from this break. Let's just see how much.
The West End. It's more than a cruise ship port. It's where Bermudians live, work, and play. Where you can shop in the stunning arcade of unique boutiques, dine in a wide choice of fine restaurants, enjoy the beach and exciting water sports, wander through the parks and along the trails, or simply relax and enjoy the views. So come by ferry, bus, or car and discover all there is to do in the West End.
With a 250-year-old heritage, every drop of Guinness is rich, dark, and deeply satisfying. Enjoy the rewarding taste of Guinness. Guinness. Reach for greatness.
Experience the energy of Peugeot. The eco-urban Peugeot 107, an A-class car. The popular and sporty 207 hatchback. The stylish 207 hardtop convertible. For the vanity in all of us. The 207 outdoor crossover. A rugged model geared for any adventure. The Partner, a versatile van car, also available for commercial use. For a test drive, visit Continental Motors. Understand the difference. Drive Peugeot.
Welcome back. We have a riveting game on our hands, and this is the bonus round where the questions are worth $50 instead of $25. The first question will give you, if you get it right, that $50 and this brand new Ride the Wave Volume 2 recently released. Bermuda's Best. Here we go. What is the surname of 60s and 70s crooner Engelbert? Stephen.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
You like Bermuda-based music?
Sure, absolutely.
Fantastic. They really went overboard this time. They gave us 36 songs.
Wow.
Almost double the value you got from last time.
Good. Thank you.
I'm going to give that to you after the game. Well done. Mark Knopfler. That's all I said. Bruce was Mark Knopfler and he just jumped. Stephen, answer the question.
Dire Straits.
Was the lead singer of which supergroup from the 80s? Dire Straits?
Yes.
That was worth the gamble. Oh, pens in hand. One of my favourite times of the night. I'm going to whet your appetite here. This question, if you get it right, you will get money, $50. Then we'll put everything down and we'll enter into an auction to win a trip anywhere in North America. The other day, this went for $100, the maximum. Wow. Barely got it out of my head. I remember, it was Gary Marino. He went, zzz, thank you very much. Taking his family to Miami.
All right.
Here it is. The American Airlines auction question in 2009. Which female superstar had 4 #1 hits, 2 of which were called Bad Romance and Poker Face? For $50, Bruce, and a shot at a trip anywhere in North America?